Hello, and welcome to the CSUB Teacher Credential Recognition Ceremony for 2020 and 2021. We first want to thank President Zelezny, the President's Cabinet, Provost Harper, deans, chairs, and directors for all of your wonderful leadership and support throughout the last 2 years. We also want to do a special thank you to our staff. Thank you, staff, for your continuous hard work to continue to keep us together and help us push through all of our various components throughout teacher ed. So we appreciate you very much. My name is Dr. Bree Evans Santiago, and I'm the chair for teacher education. I wanted to acknowledge teaching just for a moment and say that teaching is vital to our world. It's vital for us to progress, for us to change, and for us to succeed. Doctors have once had amazing teachers that helped them be where they are. Professional athletes needed us just as much. And national leaders are now helping us solve a pandemic. And once in their lives, they've had amazing teachers that have helped them get through it. So we want to acknowledge and thank you all teachers, and we are so proud to be in the profession that we are. So at this time, we wanted to not recognize just our credential students, but we're also going to recognize our outstanding students in our various programs. We had close to 300 completers in the last 2 years, and this is just a small virtual recognition to be able to acknowledge the hard work that all the completers have put in during such a difficult time in the pandemic. Thank you for being here with us and joining us and watching, and let's continue to celebrate our students today. Next, you will hear from President Zelezny, followed by Dean Rodriguez, and Ms. Valenti will walk us through the rest of the ceremony. Thank you.
Greetings, runner teachers. Congratulations on earning your teaching credential. The work you've done in pursuit of your credential, particularly over the past year, has shown what you are truly made of, drawing on your strength and resolve to keep going. Please take a moment to savor what you have accomplished. This is a milestone in your lives. You've studied, worked, and sacrificed for it. Thank you for being the standard bearers of excellence, and thank you for the essential contributions you are making and will make to improve the lives of young people in our community. There is no higher calling than teaching. Congratulations, runners. I'm cheering you on. Please stay connected and remember, you have a home at CSUB forever.
Hello, I'm James Rodriguez, the Dean of the School of Social Sciences and Education, and I'm so pleased to congratulate you on completing your program here at CSUB. In addition, I'd like to offer congratulations to your families, to your friends, to your supporters, as they have been an important part of your educational journey. I'd like to also take a moment to thank you for your service. You're about to enter a profession, whether it be as an elementary school teacher or a high school teacher, perhaps a middle school teacher, or a school counselor, or an educational administrator. Whatever it is that you're going to do next, you will be in service of others. And this service is not only to the children and the families that you will work with directly, but the service is to the communities that they live in on an everyday basis. I hope that you will return to CSUB and share your stories, share your experiences with future students so that they may benefit from your example. But for now, it is a moment of pride, a moment of celebration. Hold on to that moment as long as you can. Congratulations, and I look forward to hearing your stories in the future.
My name is Robin Valenti, and I am the Multiple and Single Subject Credential Program Director for Main Campus CSUB. It is an honor to have worked alongside all of you as you work towards your credential and as you head into the field of education to begin your teaching career. CSUB offers various pathways to complete a teaching credential. The first, students that we will be recognizing have all participated in a teacher residency. Teacher residency programs model themselves from medical residencies, allowing teacher candidates to co-teach alongside the best of at our partner districts for an entire academic year, gaining experience and gleaning the tools of the trade. You'll first be hearing from Dr. Mathis and Dr. Hayes with the Kern High Teacher Residency Program.
Hi, it's so lovely to be here with you all. Dr. Mathis and I are the co-coordinators for the Kern High Teacher Residency. My name is Dr. Alice Hayes, and we'll see if Dr. Mathis's internet is cooperating. I do not.
And I'm Dr. Mathis. There we go.
And we want to start by introducing some of our residents today and talking about our outstanding resident. So we had a very, very difficult choice to make with this. We had a stellar cohort of residents, and we ended up nominating and selecting Jocelyn Martin as our Kern High outstanding resident this year. She has shown tremendous growth in her teaching abilities throughout the program, while also exhibiting characteristics that go above and beyond the typical roles of a student. One personal aspect of Jocelyn's extraordinariness is the fact that she is a first-generation college student who is also pushing back against gender norms in terms of her family's more traditional expectations and with her science credential. So really kind of pushing that. And she's also one of very few in her family to attend college, which is really kind of a Herculean lift. And she has done it quite successfully. She's also a wonderful addition to the community. She volunteers both in her local church and their community outreach programs, as well as through educational science programs. She has a passion for making her community a better place, and her consistent volunteer activities since she was in high school is a testament to her commitment. One of our favorite parts about Jocelyn is her willingness to put herself out there. I was asked to write a chapter about their experiences learning how to teach during a pandemic, and she immediately jumped on board as a co-author when I asked them to share their experiences. And she did research and she helped to co-write all of this chapter and did so much work, and it was really just fabulous. Another aspect of Jocelyn that we all really admired is her willingness to learn. She met with all of her faculty consistently in order to really improve upon her final projects. And it was not just to get a grade, it was because she really wanted to learn and create a unit plan that her students could benefit from. And she wanted to be the best teacher that she could be. We feel incredibly fortunate to have Jocelyn as one of many really outstanding representatives of the Kern High Teacher Residency Program, and we are absolutely thrilled to give her this award. Our next candidate resident is Wade Anchetta Harrell.
Brooke Bell.
Sylvia Bischoff.
Dylan Brasher.
Alexandra Chapa Coons.
Melissa Davis.
Camille Moran.
Marina Orsko.
Danielle Senbolte.
Jessica Silva.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Adriana Cervantes Gonzalez, coordinator for the Teacher Residency for Rural Education, our newest partnership program between CSUB Teacher Education, Tulare County Office of Education and the Center on Teaching Careers, and the Visalia Unified School District. And it's a pleasure to be here with you all celebrating our residents and our outstanding student. It's my pleasure to introduce you to Ms. Madeline Victoria Schneemann, who has been an exceptional student since joining our runner family. As a resident of the very first cohort of the teacher residency for rural education, Madeline has excelled in all aspects of her roles as a resident and has a work ethic that is unmatched. As a tree resident of this cohort, she has positioned herself as a highly qualified and competitive candidate for the math teaching positions in the Visalia Unified School District. She leads the way among her peers, always asking questions for deeper learning, and has such positive energy and a contagious winning spirit. She is caring and empathetic and has been a supportive peer not only with her cohort, but her school site community. She is a true rock star. At the time of this letter, Madeline had not yet completed her program and landed the very first contract and job offer. This happened for her early on. Being the first resident to accomplish this task has set great precedents for future residents of Tree. Prior to this, I had the opportunity to work with Madeline in her coursework throughout the summer. She is a consummate professional, dedicated individual in all aspects of her work, and is a valuable team player, collaborating with her peers, always willing to help where others may be struggling. Exhibiting this professionalism in all of her interactions is one of the greatest strengths. I am certain this will carry with her on into the teaching profession. Chin to the wind, Madeline. Macklin Escarcega. And we have a few more residents. Carlos Melendres Serrano. Sonia Vasquez. Teresa Juliana Ochoa Andrade. And on to my colleague, Ms. Anaya Lee, for current teacher residency, Greenfield.
Thank you so very much. All right, well, I would like to first acknowledge all of my residents as they've completed. I'd like to introduce you first to our outstanding student, Julissa Cardenas. Julissa has been nominated for Outstanding Credentialist for the current teacher residency in Greenfield for her exemplary work ethic, perseverance, and professionalism. She has gone above and beyond when it comes to representing the caliber of teacher we strive to achieve in our residency. As a student, Julissa demonstrated a love of learning and level of commitment necessary to succeed in any professional school setting. She became a leader and supporter to her fellow cohort residents, which was evident in her continued enthusiasm and interest in her coursework. As a co-teacher in both of her placements, she was always positive, professional, and willing to collaborate with all stakeholders at her school sites. Her efforts did not go unnoticed by the Greenfield District, and Julissa was offered an immediate position as an intervention teacher, as well as a full-time position for the coming school year. She represented herself and our program well. Through this residency, she was able to display herself as an ongoing, reflective practitioner that is willing to work with her grade level team, help support her multiple grades of students, and provide a safe and inclusive learning environment. It is our pleasure to present Julissa with this honor. Alex Edwards. Raquel Gomez. Michael Hernandez. And now I'll turn it over to Ms. Holly Gonzalez with current urban teacher residency.
Hello, everybody. My name is Holly Gonzalez. I am the coordinator for the current urban teacher residency. We are a partnership between CSU Bakersfield and the Bakersfield City School District. It is my honor and privilege to get to share some great folks with you today. First and foremost, I want to talk about our outstanding student for the Kern Urban Teacher Residency. We have nominated Lisette Gallo for lots of great reasons, and I'll read a bit to you about that. The resident teacher earning the 2021 Outstanding Candidate Award was nominated not just by her leadership team, but by her peers, her professors, faculty members, and her mentor teachers. Lisette has demonstrated her quality and ability to work and balance coursework, clinical practice, and family life with incredible grace this year. In the midst of a chaotic year and in the midst of significant loss in her family, she rose up above the trials and persevered for herself, her children, her family, and for the students that she served in the Bakersfield City School District. Ms. Gallo was also described as an excellent teacher with poise and grace by her professors. Her professor also explained that she's willing to participate in class, to work with others, and her work ethic is outstanding. Additionally, our team decided that among a talented pool of resident teachers, Lisette is an excellent choice for Resident of the Year. Lisette has navigated the uncertainties of this year with professionalism, grace, and a relentlessly positive attitude. It is very difficult to understand how this year has been in the midst of a pandemic, as we all know. Yet in this setting, Lisette continuously managed to not only maintain high standards, but to also thrive and grow. Lisette has been an exemplary student with qualities that we know will also be a great addition to the teaching community. And we truly look forward to watching the impact that Lisette will have on the students and families that she'll serve in the future as a teacher. Congratulations, Lisette. I also want to congratulate a few other folks who are amazing candidates as well. Also in cohort 5, we have Alyssa Aguirre, Yesenia Cardiel, from cohort 1, Cindy Castaneda, from cohort 5, Edgar Hernandez Contreras, from cohort 4, Dominique Cruz, from cohort 5, Alicia Flores, from cohort 5, Caitlin Hallmark, and also from cohort 5, Kirsten Pierce. Congratulations, cohort 5 and beyond. And now turning it over to our single subject folks.
Thank you, Ms. Gonzalez. Dr. Monreal, would you like to please introduce the single subject credential outstanding student?
Absolutely, and before I do so, I just want to share my own congratulations. Felicidades a todos for the wonderful accomplishments that are being shared here. It's truly remarkable, and let me just say that us runners are doing and going to do amazing things. I have the outstanding privilege of sharing a few things about Jasmine Medrano and why she has been selected as the single subject credential outstanding student. And while the faculty of the single subject credentialing program are in complete agreement of Jasmine's work ethic, professionalism, and potential, and I have had the immense pleasure of working with her, even working on an academic book chapter at the moment. What I wanted to do is to foreground the words of her mentor and cooperating teacher at Bakersfield High, because I think that these words really get at who Jasmine is as an educator and a future leader here in Kern County. So her cooperating teacher said, "I wish you could have seen the response that Ms. Medrano received from our students this week as she prepared farewells and closing lessons with them. They were so heartbroken because she was leaving, and at the same time so excited for her to complete her learning experience in her classroom. She stepped up to the challenge of not only teaching as an intern, but teaching our distance learning classes with so much confidence and ease. She was very good at getting our students to speak, share out, and just connect with them, which has been a challenge for every teacher, new and veteran alike. Because of her relational skills, She commanded their attention, respect, and built good teacher-student relationships with many of our kids. I will also add one more thing. She went beyond the classroom to help out one of our students that was dealing with a difficult situation, helped me run a GoFundMe to raise money for the student and family, and she even made it onto the local news. So we even have some celebrities here representing. It was truly a blessing to have her in my classroom. I'm going to miss her, but I know she'll have her own classroom soon, and she is going to be the type of teacher every kid wants to have. So once again, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Dr. Monreal. There, now you can see me. Thank you, coordinators and Dr. Monreal. We will now go into the single subject students who have completed. Again, as Dr. Evan Santiago mentioned, these are not all of our completers, but those that wanted to be recognized today. We are so proud of all of our single subject completers that have completed in the fall of 2019 all the way through spring of 2020. We are so proud of each and every one of you and the great work you're going to do in Kern and Tulare and also surrounding areas. Katrina Barnum Huckins. Rupsi Bajwa. Sarah Burrowman. Carla Chacon. Natalie Chavez Quintero. Marcy Decker. Michaela Gonzalez. Victoria List Polhamas. Jessica Lepe. Guadalupe Mendivil. Karen Nannery. Ruby Navarro. Gilberto Palacio. Elizabeth Ruelas. Edward Serrano. Leslie Torres. Eric Villegas. Jake Williams. And now Ms. Dillon will be announcing our multiple subject credential outstanding student.
First off, congratulations to all the multiple subject students for the completion. It's been such a year and we're so proud of everything that you've been able to accomplish. I have the great honor to introduce our outstanding student. I have had the great honor of being her supervisor for the last year, and that is Christine Mitchell. Christine has such a great passion for education, both her own and for her students. Christine excels at all of her work, both as a CSUB student and as a classroom teacher. She is passionate, personable, kind-hearted, motivated, and a team player. Christine is outstanding in all aspects of everything she does, both as a CSUB student and as a classroom teacher. She continues to impress all of her professors with everything she does, showing up 110% every time, and all of the work that she completes. Her CTs have expressed how much that they miss her already, even though she has just finished her clinical practice, and they wish she could just stay out the entire year. Christine will be such an asset to the education community, and I'm so excited for you to take on your own classroom in the fall. Congratulations, Christine. We're so proud of you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Dillon. Continuing with our multiple subject credential completers, Josefina Angel, Nagua Alco Badi, Brooke Antonsen, Jacqueline Blankenship, Nancy Bolanos Gutierrez, Nada Canales, Socorro Cervantes, Amelia De La Rosa, Jamie Dock, Robert Duran, Eliana Espinosa, Zahida Estrada, Karina Fernandez, Sergio Fernandez Jr., Victoria Flores, Marmar Galambor, Jeanette Gonzalez, Erica Gonzalez Reyes, Morgan Green, Ashley Hernandez, Marshall Johnson, Yorinda Ledezama, Carolina Leon Tapia, Dominique Lemon, Brenda Lobatos, Katie Rose McKinney, Elizabeth Menchaca, Alexandra Mendez, Alejandra Mendoza Leon, Ashley Morales, Stephanie Nuno, Ashley Opreza Gomez, Angela Ortega, Kimberly Pantoja, Jocelyn Perez, Taylor Ree, Brittany Roach, Estrella Rodarte, Mia Sandoval, Kelly Smith, Terry Lynn Thompson, Estefania Torres. Alexis Tovar. Celeste Vaca Hernandez. Randy Vasquez. Salvador Vega. Lorena Zepeda. In addition to congratulating those who completed spring of 2021 and fall of 2020, we wanted to recognize those folks who completed our program at the very end of the pandemic and did not receive a credential reception. They are listed here. Once again, thank you for celebrating these future classroom teachers and welcoming them to the world of education. We are so proud of each and every one of you. This year, we have seen the importance and the value that educators make. Our hope is that each of you will consider CSU Bakersfield as an ally, as a support system, and a hub for furthering your education. We also hope that all of you come back as cooperating and mentor teachers, right? We are so proud and thankful for each of you. We hope that you all go out and make a wonderful difference into the world of education and to each of those students' lives. Thank you so much.